What do you make of the uh, very well established and sort of recently resurging criticism of pride? You know, it's the Christians aren't keen on it. A lot of other groups say that it's something that you shouldn't have. That it's a sort of a toxic trait, and yet every time I'm yet to meet somebody who gives me a compelling case from a psychological standpoint about why it's a bad idea. I understand, like, if you get symbolic and start to play lexical Brazilian jiu-jitsu with me and go, well, what I really mean by pride is X, Y, Z. Like, oh, okay, like I kind of get it. But your explanation there, which is something positive, pro-social, which benefits yourself and the group, and you would be happy for other people to know about, and would give you a positive uplift in the eyes of the people around you. Like, I wonder basically how much potential self-esteem we have neutered in people by not encouraging them to take pride in things that they've done well.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, we might be inclined, some people like to distinguish between pride and hubris, where they think of pride as earned pride and hubris as unearned pride, basically. Or pride, pride for things that for good traits you actually have, versus hubris, pride for good traits that you don't have. So that we might draw that distinction. But, for any emotion, even for any functional adaptive emotion, it can still undershoot or overshoot. So you might feel too much pride for a given thing, or you might advertise it too much. And so I can see why, even for highly functional adaptive emotions, they can still overshoot or undershoot, or they can be triggered in the wrong context or at the wrong time, and this could rub people the wrong way. And so, we talked a little bit about anxiety and how it's adaptive, and yet it's expressed when it's not needed. And that's by design. It's not a bug, it's a feature. But nonetheless, there are instances where we might bemoan how overactive anxiety is and want to reduce it. So I can see how even something good like pride or shame could rub some people the wrong way when it's being overexpressed or underexpressed.